All right, y'all, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if you have an Aura ring like this one, send it back. Because it was announced recently that they're partnering with our favorite state surveillance system, Palantir. Yay! And yep, it is the same Palantir that is run by Peter Thiel and has built its empire obsessively mining government data, creating policing prediction models, and helping ICE with mass surveillance of immigrants. And now Aura is saying that they are proudly going to be infusing their data into this military-grade, population-level surveillance. Their words, not mine. And listen, here's the thing, the disclaimer, right? Aura has been selling their rings to the Department of Defense since 2019. It's just now, especially in the times we're in, they're scaling up. Stress tracking, fatigue monitoring, early illness detection. Stuff that on paper all sounds like really cool and like it would be helpful in informing a bunch of stuff, right? Which is exactly how they want you to see it. Until you realize they're funneling all of this data into predictive models for the US government. And get this, they even go as far as to brag that commanders, the higher ups, can monitor their troops' sleep in real time. That's not checking in on wellness, that's surveillance. And before you say, oh, that's just for the soldiers, sure. Aura throws in some legal technicality to cover their ass and ensure that their customer data won't actually touch Department of Defense systems. Which, sure, but y'all, the second you hook your business up to a company like Palantir, you're signaling who you're in bed with. You're not just some cool, crafty brand that's making health trackers for people to wear. You're actively feeding into and exacerbating government surveillance infrastructure. And you're on top of that, Aura just won a lawsuit fairly recently, basically clearing the way for them to have a monopoly on this sort of thing in the US. Getting rid of all competitors, basically saying like they're the only one that can do this sort of thing. And if the only company that can do that sort of thing is in bed with the government, recipe for disaster. And I do also want to say, if you're seriously considering ditching your Aura, like I am, they only allow actual returns within the 30-day window of purchase, which my boyfriend and I luckily fall into, so we will be doing that. But I know that not everyone falls into that category, but I thought I'd share nonetheless. Because yeah, at the end of the day, you bought what, like a sleep tracker? A step counter? You didn't sign up to be part of this huge surveillance panopticon. So Aura, thanks, but no thanks. And if you've got one of these, you might want to consider just throwing it in the trash.